Hello, my name is Skip, and this is From the Fourth Row's review of Hugo. Now, Hugo is based on the book by The Invention of Hugo Cabret, written by Brian Selznick. Now, this is a kids movie more or less, but I think everybody of all ages can enjoy this story because it's a sweeping story about lost, things that are lost and trying to find what's lost. And I think Martin Scorsese, for his first um, children's movie directorial debut and also 3D, I think he does an absolutely amazing job. I mean, I cannot say enough about how great this movie is. And I think it's way better than his last outing, Shutter Island. Now, Hugo is played by a young up and comer named Asa Butterfield, and he lives in the clocks of a French um, Paris train station, and he just kind of inherited that role um, when the guy that normally did it died and taught him how to do it. Now, we have flashbacks of when Hugo was a little bit younger, and his father, played by Jude Law, taught him how to fix things, and he introduced him to this mechanical boy called an automaton, and he took that automaton with him to his new home in the train station in Paris, France. Now, as you would probably figure, when you have a train station, you have a lot going on. It's a bustling train station, and there's a lot of characters. People played by. I mean, there's some really good performances, some good character actors like Emily Mortimer and Richard Griffiths, and you always have some laughs. With Sacha Baron Cohen. He plays the inspector of the train station, keeping an eye, make sure there's no nasty business going on or any troublemaking going on. So he's always looking out for homeless boys or whatever. And so he's on the track of Hugo every once in a while, but he doesn't know that he's been keeping the clocks up. Because he always looks at his watch, but he hadn't realized that the clock keeper is dead and that Hugo's been keeping up the clocks. And we have Christopher Lee as a librarian. He does a nice little job. But the main supporting character in this is Ben Kingsley, and he plays Papa George's, and he owns a toy shop. And I guess, I don't know if he knows or if he doesn't know, but eventually he figures it out that Hugo's been taking parts off of some of his toys to try and fix the automaton. Now, Papa George's has a granddaughter, and her name is Isabel, and she's played fantastically by one of my favorite up and comers. I mean, Chloe Grace Moretz. She hasn't done anything bad since she's started. Way back with 500 Days of Summer and Kick Ass and so sorry about that. So she kinds of catches the eye of Hugo a little bit, and eventually they become friends. But Papa George's don't like Hugo because he's been taking pieces off some of his toys and whatnot, and so she has to hide when he's around. Well, unbeknownst to her, she has a key that actually fits into Hugo's automaton, and this starts the ball rolling on a mystery and an adventure that the two get on, in involving Papa George and what he used to be involved in years ago. He's kind of grumpy and he doesn't really want to talk about what goes on, and this is Martin Scorsese saying, "I love this genre, and I want to show people that um, it's worth saving, and he's been an activist to save this particular um, medium for many, many years. And so this is his way of saying, I love movies and I want to keep movies going for many, many years, and I wanted to make this movie, and it's a great movie. I mean, like I said at the beginning of my review, people of all ages can enjoy Hugo, and it's got many different stories in it that you can follow. But the main story is saving saving a particular genre of entertainment. And I'm not going to say what it is because I don't want to give away what the movie is, but the 3D lends itself perfectly and meticulously into the storyline, and I think Martin Scorsese's got another hit on his hands, and maybe we'll see more different kinds of things from him from now on instead of gangster movies. Not that his gangster movies are bad, but I think Hugo is amazing, and I absolutely love it, and I hope everybody else goes out and sees Hugo, and it stays away from some of these big budget movies that are out there that are relatively pretty bad. And this is kind of not your vampire movie or that sort of thing, but it really is based on a great book, and it's a really good movie. And I definitely say see Hugo if you have a chance, and bring your kids, bring people, any member of your family, because anybody in your family will definitely enjoy this movie. This has been Skip, and this is my review of Hugo.